and welcome to Beach and Beyond. I'm Melanie Purcell with the Office of Tourism and Economic Development here on Maryland's coast. Today's show is going to feature Rena Thaler with the Art League of Ocean City, Jim Rapp, our favorite naturalist. He's going to be out and about showing us all the great outdoor activities in Worcester County, Jackie Miller with Secrets, and lots more to talk about with Memorial Day coming up and all the great things to do in Ocean City this summer. So please, please, please enjoy the show. Hello and welcome to Beach and Beyond. I'm Melanie Purcell with the Worcester County Office of Tourism here on Maryland's coast, and we are on the beautiful Ocean City Boardwalk today, and it's a gorgeous day. People are out and about. We're getting back to real life, getting back to some normalcy, and we're going to talk a lot about what's going on, starting with Memorial Day here in Ocean City, and so many exciting things going on. So, Jess, did you want to talk about what's going on with Memorial Day, some of the activities, and how we're kicking off summer?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we're so excited that it's finally warming up. We've all been cooped
Sun
inside.
is out.
We don't care about the wind. It's
sun
warm.
is
It's
out,
sunny.
The temperatures are warm, and we're ready to get outside. And we have lots of great events that are planned all spring and summer long, starting really with the Memorial Day kickoff that we're having, hopefully joined by Governor Hogan, which is really exciting. Yay. Celebrating our veterans, of course, those that we've lost for Memorial Day, but also honoring healthcare heroes and taking an opportunity to celebrate the people that have been on the front lines all year long. We're going to have a giant flag to celebrate, of course, this wonderful country that we're in, at the best city in the whole entire world, if you ask me, Ocean City, Maryland.
Absolutely. And can people participate with that? Like if they wanted to help hold the flag up?
Absolutely. The flag is so large that it takes over 150 people to hold. So come out that day. We're going to be celebrating on Friday of Memorial Day at 11 o'clock. Speakers will be the mayor, hopefully the governor. And again, come out. It's going to be a great celebration of not only our country, everything that we've been through the last year, and celebrating hopefully new beginnings this year.
Yeah, and we're really expecting a stellar summer. I know some of all the indicators that we see is that people are ready to go. The pent-up demand we talk about, come on out. But there's some new things going on. Actually, I know we're still having fireworks and things like that during the week, Sundays in the park, some of the beach events, but there's something really new and really cool. It's these drone shows. So why don't you tell us about it, Susan?
So we're excited. Bob Rothamel, Team Productions, has always been an innovator, and he loves to do new things in Ocean City. So he found this drone show, and he's going to be bringing drones to Ocean City. And Jess, I believe they are going to be weekly starting mid-June. Is that it?
They're going to start mid-June. Not only are we going to have them on Sundays in the Park, which is such a wonderful family event. So if you haven't checked out Sundays in the Park, starting in June, make sure you take a trip up to Northside Park. You'll get to, see the live music, get a sundae, and then treat yourself to a free drone show, which is incredible. And then we're also having a downtown show as part of our weekly events, which we have concerts on the beach, dance parties, drone shows. Check out the calendar. We just finished up our annual calendar. So
there's actually events on the calendar.
Yes.
We're doing stuff.
Yeah,
it is kind of like a time of rebirth, you know? And I think this whole year has given a lot of people time to reevaluate and see what works, what doesn't work. So there's so many new businesses that are coming to town, and transformations of old ones, and a lot of different things are happening. So it's really great. Good time to check it out if you haven't been to the boardwalk and walked on the beach. It's a great time to do it.
And enjoy. And one of the things you're going to see new this year too is with some of our advertising, really focusing on nostalgia, reconnecting our families, and the 10 Miles of Memories, which I think is a beautiful campaign. So we're really thrilled to launch that, and hope our businesses can get on board with that and share the messaging the way the town will be in our
we want people to make memories,
make memories.
It's time to make new, fresh memories.
Yes.
That's absolutely right. And what better place to make memories than on the beach, on the boardwalk? Ocean City has 10 miles of amazing things to do. So it's probably been a while since some of us have seen all of our family and friends. And what better time than now, 2021, everybody's getting vaccinated. Hopefully we can start to, the masks have come off. We're outside in the fresh air. Enjoy your family, make new memories on the beach here in Ocean City.
For sure, and you were right, get vaccinated. So as much as we can share that message, get out there so you can live your life again and enjoy times with your family. So for all of the great things that are going on here in Ocean City, please go to ococean.com and check the events calendar, as well as all the other great businesses that you can explore here in Ocean City. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
The coronavirus. It's been a tough few months on all of us, but we must not let our guards down. We must follow CDC guidelines to protect our family, our friends, and our coworkers. As a company that deals directly with infectious control, we understand the seriousness of the situation. If your business needs commercial infectious treatment, call the trained and certified experts at Royal Plus, 866-404-7587. 866-404-7587. Together, we will get through this.
Hey everyone, I'm Rena Thaler, Executive Director of the Art League of Ocean City, and we're coming to you from our beautiful home, the Ocean City Center for the Arts on 94th Street. We're here to tell you why art matters this month, and this piece is brought to you by Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines. So I'm joined by Megan Burek, our Education Assistant and Social Media Guru. And Megan, every month we always have fun looking at the artwork together and seeing what's showing. So I know we have some beautiful exhibits this month. What can you
We do.
tell us?
So in our feature gallery this month, we have Expressive Plein Air Plus, which features Allison Menke and Jim Rehak, who are award-winning plein air artists. And for those that don't know, plein air is the act of painting outside. So all of these were done outside.
Right, and many people have seen our competition that we do in the month of August, where we have 50 artists that come and paint outdoors for 4 days. So these two particular artists are artists that usually compete in our plein air event. So what makes plein air work different than studio work? I know you're a studio painter mostly.
Yes. So I would say plein air is definitely more expressive. It's more impressionistic in nature. I guess my work is definitely more rigid and structured. So you get
I always think like this is in the moment, you know? Really, it captures a moment in time. That's what I love about plein air work. What's neat about some of these pieces is that I know that a lot of them are painted on aluminum as opposed to a traditional canvas. And it gives a really cool sheen. And I could tell just by smelling that a lot of these were really freshly painted and hung, because they seem to be almost tacky even in so definitely come in and check out the plein air. What else we have going on in the building this month?
And so in our upstairs galleria, we have our group show Up Close and Personal. It's a photo show, and that features all macro photography.
Really cool pieces in there. You look at it and you think, what is that? And then you get really close. Oh, it's a little droplet. Or really neat. It's almost like you're discovering each piece as you come up to it. And I love Studio E this month. Is our resident artist of the month is Lisa Marie Penn. And tell us a little about her.
So she specializes in screen painting. So she has a bunch of screen paints up there. She's also going to be coming in to paint Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays this month.
So people can come into the gallery and watch an artist at work and see how she paints on, very unusual on these screens. And then we have a really cool fiber exhibit here too with Dale Ashera Davis. So. I love the fiber art because it just brings in, a lot of texture. So lots to see here in the galleries. Of course, loads and loads of classes.
So as COVID restrictions lift, we are having more in-person classes in the coming months. So definitely check us out. You can go to artleagueofoceancity.org for a full list of classes.
And we're even doing off-site exhibits and off-site classes. So be sure to check out our exhibits at the Coffee Beanery on 94th Street and Princess Royale. And we're doing some great fun paint nights up there as well. So everything can be found on our website, artleagueofoceancity.org. And we're going to take a look inside Lisa's studio right now, Lisa Marie Penn, and then kind of show you what our Artists of the Month will be doing. So we're here in Studio E, and Lisa Marie Penn is showing her beautiful work here, and people can come in and watch her paint and even take a class with her this month. And Megan, this beautiful print here can belong to anybody if they become a member of the Art League of Ocean City. So
Yeah, if you bring a friend in and they become a member, you and your friend will get one of these beautiful signed Patrick Henry prints.
Yep, so we're open every day, 94th Street, free admission. Come and explore the galleries, take a class, and you'll find out why art matters in Ocean City.
There are several ways to experience great paddling on the Pocomoke River and the surrounding tributaries like Nassawango Creek. The sheltered, canopied parts of the river, like this piece here, are home to animals that like deep, dark forests. So one of the wonderful things about kayaking here in the Pocomoke is you can get out of Snow Hill, which is a wonderful town, but away from the noise of the road, or the prothonotary warbler, or the airplanes flying over. And even here, we're just a few minutes outside of town, and we've got prothonotary warblers singing, Carolina chickadees, there's a white-eyed vireo behind me singing. You can really immerse yourself in the sound of nature and just kind of get away from the sound of the city. It's really great. So a bird we see and hear on the Pocomoke in the spring and summer is the yellow-billed cuckoo. This is a large songbird that summers with us. It comes up here from wintering grounds in South America as far south as Argentina. And the cuckoo, warblers, and other tropical songbirds come up here for one reason, and that's caterpillars. Caterpillars are full of protein and a great food source for raising young birds in the spring to then return back to the tropics in the fall and the winter. When you're paddling, keep your eyes open on the sides of the river for beaver lodges on the Pocomoke. So that sound is a barred owl. This is really, to me, the king of the cypress swamp. This is the bird that's only found in wet forest. And one of the most magical experiences you'll have paddling in the Pocomoke in the more canopied, covered part of the river is to hear and see this magnificent bird calling from a cypress branch deep in the forest. So what drew our attention to the barred owl was the sound of other birds mobbing him. There are grackles and maybe some other birds in there. Mobbing is a behavior when a bird wants to drive another bird away, such as an owl or a crow, because the owl or crow might try to rob their nest and eat their young. So when you hear those birds making a racket or flying and kind of dive bombing, look, and you might get lucky and spot the barred owl. According to the field guides, the sound a barred owl makes is "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" Now, I don't know if you hear that, but that is how you're supposed to remember the sound of the barred owl. Barred owls are one of the great predators of the cypress swamp. They sit perched up in the cypress trees, scanning the ground for small rodents and birds, and even snakes and small lizards like five-lined skinks. When they spot an animal or hear it with their really acute sense of hearing, they'll fly out of the trees and glide on very silent wings. The edge of the wing feather is serrated like a knife and allows wind to pass right through without making the whooshing sound that wings make in the air. When perched beside a tree trunk, the barred owl's feathers are quite camouflaged, which makes them very hard to spot unless they move. But you will often hear them in the swamp, as we are today, and sometimes two birds, a male and female, will cackle back and forth to each other with their haunting sounds. When you're paddling on the river and looking for barred owls, you may not see or hear the owl first. What you might notice are smaller birds like grackles and red-winged blackbirds mobbing or attacking the owl. Smaller birds will do this in an effort to drive off their predator because owls might eat their own nestlings. So look for that behavior first. All right, so we hope you'll come down to Snow Hill and join us in the Pocomoke for dueling barred owls in the cypress swamp when you're traveling Maryland's beach and beyond.
New name, new games. So many new ways to win now at Ocean Downs Casino. Play live table games like blackjack, roulette, and craps. Hit on 100 additional slots, plus thrill to the excitement of lots more new theme slot games. The new Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines. Please play responsibly. For help, visit mdgamblinghelp.org or call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Rick Mee in Mayor of Ocean City. Our town is surrounded by natural beauty, and we'd like to keep it that way, but we need everyone to pitch in. As a beach community, protecting our surrounding marine life, coastal bays, and preventing any pollution is very important to all of us. When you visit the beach, please take everything you brought with you when you leave, or place your waste inside a trash receptacle. It's also important to keep our streets, sidewalks, parking lots, and storm drains free of litter because our land and ocean are all connected. Thank you for disposing of your trash properly to keep our town clean. And remember, we have a smoke-free beach and boardwalk. Visit oceancity.green to learn more about how you can help keep Ocean City litter-free.
Welcome to Secrets Jamaica USA, located on 49th Street in Ocean City, Maryland.
Thank you so much for your support over the last year, and we are excited to welcome you back without restrictions and mask-free. We are open every day with live music, great food, and tropical cocktails. All our indoor and outdoor bars, stages, and the bay are open. Visit secrets.com for our entertainment schedule, including our summer concert series with Ballyhoo and Bumpin' Uglies.
Plan a visit to Secrets Distilling Company. Distillery tours are available every weekend. See how we make our spirits and learn about the Prohibition era with over $1 million of antiques from the early 1900s. Tours are $15 and include 3 tastings of your choice. Make a reservation ahead at secretsdistilling.com. And the Atlantic Beverage Center, located at 50th Street in Secrets parking lot, has all your needs covered for liquor, beer, and wine. Stop in from 2 to 5 and take 10% off everything in the store, including Secrets ready-to-drink cocktails, orange and grapefruit crushes, Bloody Marys, electric lemonades, and Big Bamboo.
We hope to see you soon at Secrets, Secrets Distilling Company, and the ABC store.
Find us and get lost.
Hey, how are you doing today? Welcome to Secrets Distillery at Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland. It's a little different type of tour that we're offering. $10. You get 3 shots of your favorite liquor that you've picked out here, one of our selections. And you get to walk into a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of the history of Prohibition and the years during Prohibition. Almost all the antiques, over $1 million worth, have actually been collected by me personally. And they consist of, well, why don't we come on in and I can show you just a little bit of what we have to offer. Now this is our lobby, of course. This is where you'll be waiting for your tour. In here, just a few things like an antique 1914 time recorder, which is a time clock as they call it today. From the doors to the windows to the different items of nostalgia from pre-December the 5th, 1933. I've accumulated them, so you not only get to see the distillery and the distilling process that we go through in order to make some of the best liquor in the world, but also get to look at all of the antiques that we're collecting on a daily basis from that era to give you something special, a special touch of Prohibition and all that happened during that time period. So come on over. We'll get in the elevator, take you and start you on your tour. But not too much. You're going to have to come in and actually do it yourself. Here we go.
Atlantic Beverage Center, 50th Street, Bayside, in Ocean City, offers the area's best selection of liquor, beer, and wine. Rare spirits, local craft beers, assorted wines, we've got you covered. Stop in for happy hour from 2 to 5 and receive 10% off everything in the store.
Right now, get Secrets ready-to-drink cocktails, electric lemonade, orange crush, grapefruit crush, Bloody Mary, and Big Bamboo. All made with Secret spirits, handcrafted, small batch distilled liquors.
Atlantic Beverage Center. Find what you thirst for at great prices.
Pocomoke City is Maryland's friendliest town on the Eastern Shore, home to multiple museums, a charming downtown, scenic riverfront park and nature trail. Pocomoke is worth discovering. Come meet our town mascots, river otters Mac and Tuck at the Delmarva Discovery Museum, and enjoy other interactive exhibits while you're there. Catch a movie or live production at the historic Marva Theater. Dine at our waterfront restaurant with beautiful views of the scenic Pocomoke River. For more information and a calendar of events, visit downtownpocomoke.com and plan your visit today.
Hi, I'm Melanie Purcell with the Worcester County Office of Tourism and Economic Development here on Maryland's coast. And I wanted to invite you to our job fair, which is going to be held on May 19th in Snow Hill, right on the beautiful Pocomoke River in Sturgis Park, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have hundreds of available positions year-round and seasonal, people ready to hire. So please come out, again, 10 to 1, May 19th in Snow Hill. For more information, you can call our office at 410-632-3112 or visit marylandscoast.org.
As winter transitions to spring, wildlife watchers and photographers turn their lenses toward the sky to welcome back our summer nesting birds. With me today here at Sunset Park in downtown Ocean City, Maryland is my friend Kim Aplanat. Kim is a wildlife conservation photographer and she spends much of her time photographing birds here along Maryland's coast. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Jim.
So Kim, what do you enjoy so much about photographing birds and wildlife?
Well, it's just a really fascinating subject. I mean, it's endless, it's vast. We get every type of bird species in Worcester County here. It's fascinating, and it's an endless subject. You never know what's going to surprise you. A bird will just land, and it is fascinating.
All true. So Kim, what makes Worcester County so good for photographing birds and wildlife?
Well, I think it's just so diverse. I mean, we have everything from Assateague to the beaches, to the bays, inland bays, the forests, the rivers. You can find any type of bird in Worcester County.
So Kim, do you have any favorite birds you really like to photograph?
Oh, there's so many. It's hard to, pin it down, but we have plovers, piping plovers, we have hawks, we have ducks, we have wading birds, ibises, herons, and then we have this on the inland bays here. We have these beautiful terns, common terns, black skimmers. Black skimmers are a great bird. They have this adaptation with their eyes that cuts out the sunlight, and they scoop down along the water and fish with their bills. It's just, they're a beautiful bird to watch.
Wildlife watching and photography are fast-growing sectors of the tourism industry. Around 86 million Americans participate and spend $76 billion on travel and equipment every year, a 20% increase since 2011. While wildlife watching is at an all-time high, wildlife conservationists have witnessed a sharp decline in some of the species that Kim and her friends love to photograph. With me now is my buddy Dave Wilson to tell us about these special birds and about a special project designed to keep them nesting along Maryland's coast for future generations. Hey, Dave.
Good to see you, Jim.
So, Dave, what is happening to birds like black skimmers and common terns?
Well, over the past 20 to 30 years, we've seen their population decline by about 90 to 95% for common terns, royal terns, and black skimmers. And the reason for that is that we don't have places for them to nest anymore. These are birds that need to nest on islands. They can't nest where there's predators. Ocean City took a lot of their islands back in the 70s and early 80s. They've lost islands elsewhere because of erosion and climate change. And so these birds are in serious trouble.
Dave, why are Maryland's coastal bays so important for these species?
Well, the species that I mentioned, common terns and black skimmers in particular, they don't nest anywhere else in Maryland. So the whole Chesapeake Bay, that is not adequate nesting for them in terms of islands and what they need. So in the coastal bays, they have a fresh supply of forage fish, of food, islands that they need to nest on. So just in that tiny sliver of Maryland is where these birds nest, and the only place they are capable of nesting.
So Dave, tell us a little about this exciting new project designed to help skimmers and terns.
Well, as I mentioned, common terns and black skimmers are in serious trouble. And you know, a lot of that problem is a result of losing island habitat, which is a long-term project we need to work with the Corps and others with. But in the short term, we have some really great project to help these birds survive in Maryland. It's Audubon Mid-Atlantic, the Coastal Bays Program, DNR are all working together to create really is a 32 by 32 foot raft for these birds to nest on in Chincoteague Bay. And so we have enlisted folks from Massachusetts Coastal Trust and others and volunteers from all over Worcester County for the most part who are creating this raft. We're going to put it out hopefully this spring if all goes well with permitting, and then hope these birds nest on it down in Chincoteague Bay in Maryland, just south of South Point.
Wow, incredible. So building a floating island to help the birds nest.
Yeah, this is the only place. Common terns and black skimmers, they're pretty much out of habitat to nest on. And so they will nest on an island that floats if it doesn't get inundated with water. And if it has, you know, it'll be replete with decoys and chick shelters and you name it. It's going to be a great project.
Wow, very cool. So Dave, what can locals and vacationers do to help these birds?
Well, you know, really, it's pretty simple. Stay off of sandy islands, right? If there's islands that are at low tide, they're underwater, high tide, that's fine. But most of the islands are posted. If it's posted, please stay off of it. Please keep your dogs off of it. That is key because they cannot take disturbance in their habitat. Also, if you see someone on these islands, you need to call the Natural Resources Police.
It wouldn't be summer along Maryland's coast without our beautiful, elegant terns and skimmers. We hope you'll visit soon with your camera and binoculars when you're traveling Maryland's beach and beyond.
Located about 5 miles west of Snow Hill, Maryland, nestled in the Pocomoke Forest, is Furnacetown Historic Site. Whether you're a history buff, birder, or nature lover, there's something special waiting for you. Our collection of 19th century buildings are full of artifacts and local history. Oh, and by the way, Furnacetown is dog-friendly. So bring your family, your fur babies, and a picnic, and enjoy an afternoon at Furnacetown Historic Site.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to tune in every Sunday at 10 a.m. on WMDT for Beach and Beyond to learn everything there is to do in Ocean City and Worcester County, especially this summer.